Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play of the Seance at Blake Manor. Last time, we have delved into the investigation of the fight, which, as the game keeps prompting me that I should really solve this mystery, and really we have two dead ends. It is Mr. Hunter and Mr. O'Meara. And our search for Mr. Hunter has left us tragically unfulfilled. But I think what we'll try first is checking the garden. Oh, wait, what? Okay, never mind. He is in the garden, and the game shows it to me. I thought the people whose schedules I don't have, don't show up on the map. Okay. Wish I knew that sooner. Sure. Or was I already in the gardens and I miss him? Okay. In any case, let's go to the gardens and talk to Mr. Hunter about the fight. And I suspect Mr. O'Meara is going to be the one without an alibi, because currently he is the one without the alibi. So, Mr. Hunter. Sturdy working clothes, and well worn in. Must spend a lot of time outside. His fine blue scarf seems at odds with the rest of his attire. I agree, a silk scarf, especially in this climate, I'm not sure about. Scent of oats and sugar. I expect he's got treats for the horses in his pocket. Nice.
Well, a new guest. You made your way here without my help then?
I did. You'll be the stable master, I take it.
Aye, groundsman too. I trust your trip was a pleasant one.
I've had worse. The roads out here are more robust than back east. Pleased to meet you. What should I call you?
Ah, no, a conversationalist. I wasn't expecting that. If I'm spoken to as late as about that damn seance. Hunter, sir. Dara Hunter. I'm pleased to meet you too, though I didn't get your name.
You know, somehow his pockets bother me. I feel like they are way too low. I think pockets should be like at the level of his vest line. And his pockets are either he is really severely pulling them down, or his pockets just naturally begin on his crotch level. It's a bit weird.
It's Declan Ward. You're against the seance, then?
No, not really. I just worry about her getting hurt. Them, you, the guests, I mean.
Okay, who is her?
Anyway, Mr. Ward, what can I do for you?
We have a lot to ask you, but first of all, it's going to be the repaired stall door. Did you have to fix one of the stable doors recently? Huh? Oh, aye. Lottie got spooked and kicked the latch clean or out of the door itself. She wasn't quite the mood. They all were greedy. There is no spare stall either, so I had to get one and fix it in place. It's too cold to leave them out in the pasture. When was this? Did something cause you to get spooked? Ah, it was Tuesday just gone by. Can't think what set them off. Wonderful creatures, horses, but not always clever. They'll frighten at just about anything. Rabbits, birds, puddles. Okay, got his alibi. Now, the chimney charm. I found this on the grounds. What do you make of it? Did you now? Well, it wouldn't do much good just lying about. It'd need to be hidden somewhere close to the person it was intended. At least, I imagine that's how these things work. Okay, cut the bullshit. I know you made it. Do you know much about witchcraft and magic, Mr. Hunter? Well, I wouldn't call it witchcraft, but I have my own way of things. There is a long tradition in Scotland of knowing how to bring a person good fortune or ward off evil. Things you can make to that effect, and the like. Care to elaborate? Have you ever seen a woman's ghost by the fire? Aye, I caught a glimpse of something all right. Only recent, mind. She's not been there long, that I know. Miss Mantovani is spending a lot of time out there, attuning to the sight or something. Maybe you should talk to her. What else? do we ask you about, I guess, your timetable? Do you know how you're going to spend the weekend? You know what they say, no rest for the wicked. I'll be tending to the horse most of the morning, and working in the garden in the late afternoon. Thankfully, Mr. Varley doesn't need me for the ball tonight. And tomorrow, we have a delivery all morning, so that will have me down in the basement to unload. But I have to tend to the gardens for a little while at 11 a.m., so I will step out for that. Then I might see about getting a moment or two to rest below decks before the seance goes on. What else do I want to ask you about? St. Bridget's Cross, maybe? Guess let's ask you about your silk scarf. Your scarf, it's quite a fancy piece. Aye, a gift from a young friend I had not seen in years. Everyone's here to see the dead, but it's brought the living back to me. Okay.
I'll be off.
Right, yeah.
Everyone else is accounted for. It must have been Mr. O'Meara who had been arguing with Miss Dean. I should find him. I have questions for the man. Indeed we should. Okay. So we have... Okay, we finally have everyone on the board. Mr. O'Meara's journal is on her board. Is that a... Who are we missing? Covered... Dark Hunter. He is magical. He knows the grounds. Actually, I should immediately ask him about Miss Evelyn Dean
Mr.
while we're here. Have you met Miss Dean? I have. Oh? Doesn't do well to speak ill of the guest. Was she a frequent visitor to the manor? Can't say for sure, but in the 3 years I've worked here, it was my first time meeting her. And the last, I expect.
Right, yeah.
Okay, so you're still on the suspect list? But now let's go and find Mr. O'Meara. Oh, Darcy. We'll talk to them later. Let's eyes on the prize. O'Meara, where the hell are you? O'Meara is... unmarked. Well, shit. Where could he be? The priest is also unmarked. I guess let's check the garden as a whole. For Hunter, do we have anything at the moment? Strange materials, which we ask... Okay, so we need to ask other people about them, I suppose. And we need to investigate his bedroom. I don't feel like this would provide any useful information. So, let's check the hedge maze first. We'll check the hedge maze, then go into the house and check more about the house. Would also be good to find the priest. Okay, the priest and Toussaint are here. So they show up on the map now. O'Meara, where the hell would be O'Meara? And do I want to immediately talk to the priest right now? No, I want to focus on the fight for the time being. So we will do the fight first and then come back here to chat with the priest about the Gnosticism and O'Meara's angelology. It would be nice if Declan could move a little bit faster, but he doesn't. So, alas, it is what it is. I need to be in the atrium. For start, I think. No. Okay. Who do we have here? That is a lot of people, but none that are interesting to us. What about the second floor? None that are labeled. What if I check Omira's bedroom? Is he in his bedroom? And in that case, he is probably unavailable to me because Declan, for some reason, is incapable of knocking. Nope, he is not in his bedroom. Oh yeah, we need to check bedroom 15 for evidence of her tryst with Darcy's husband. Nothing here. What we already checked. Nothing here. And let's look at them just in case. Yeah, nothing there. Fireplace we have already checked. Turpentine. Nightstand. I thought for Darcy, we needed to find something. I can resolve the haunting. Find something of Mr. Darcy. Okay, maybe we need to do it in Darcy's room then. And otherwise, we have the haunting, for which we need to pursue the portal evidence. And also the books on Tirnanok, but that is probably related to the blue woman, whose name I don't remember. And the dreams. But for dreams, we need to talk to other people. But I guess we need to discuss our dream with everyone. Okay. Fine, let's go to Darcy's bedroom then. Who knows where the hell Mr. Umira is? Darcy's bedroom is here. Okay, we have already seen her bedroom before. Perfume. Notes of damask rose. Someone else would know better. Cross. Medical certificate, journal, letters. Her schedule. Books. More books. What else would we have here? Poison. Am I missing something? That should be obvious. Where would I find something that belonged to her husband? Okay, maybe. I'm not sure. Yes, let's check other things then. What can we do? First of all, let's go to the first floor. I think the last places where we might get something from Evelyn are the trunk in the luggage and the 11 bathroom locker that we have. We haven't opened this trunk yet, right? Oh. Okay, so I think this trunk belongs to the voodoo guy, to Dupre. But we cannot open it. Okay, then I think... Well, I guess let's see if we can get into the buffs. What was our clue? I think it was... It's what something the priest said, right? The priest said it is through, I think, the closet nearby? Where is he not? Changing room ladies. Undiscovered map location, okay. Let's see if we can finally get into this bath. It's been a while. So... This is the bath. And it is adjacent to this closet. Was there something in the closet that I missed? Right. Towels. Oh, wait. Was this panel always... Did I just always miss this panel? Like, this secret door is obvious. I also missed that, apparently. What do these symbols mean? Is this a combination? Well, shit. Oh, wait. What about... you? Dot, cross, dot, maybe? This doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel right at all. Would it be dot, cross, dot? Okay. Wait, I should try at least. I hope it doesn't take a minute every time you try. No, it doesn't. What are our options here? Dot, cross, dot. No. Okay. Do we have some documents or something? We have a bunch of documents. Let's see. Omira's journal. 1583. No. Book of Irish Gods. No. Irish Grimoire. No. Miss Dean's journal. Ah. Cross, half moon, triangle, diamond. Is that it? Supplies. Yes, supply closet. Cross, half moon, triangle, diamond. I thought it was related to the priest. I thought the priest said he is trying to get out of the bathroom. Shit, I already forgot what it was. Cross, half moon, triangle, diamond, I think? No. Is the journal? Cross, half moon, triangle, diamond. Yes, there is a different cross then. Oh, yeah, there is a different cross. Okay, there we go. Hidden door. And we can enter the bathhouse. Where is locker number 11? Evidently not here. Okay, and this is where the priest is going to be sneaking in. So yeah, I was right, this is related to the priest. I'm not crazy. Okay. 11. A jewelry box. She received a threatening letter from Mr. Skerritt. I have brought my dagger. I hope you're ready for what comes next. Hear it. I can also make out the number 451. It must have been written on the page atop this one. What does 451 mean? Well, it is the code to the Looking Glass Studios office, which is why 051 is the immersive sim combination. He knew Miss Dean before she arrived at the manor, so he is not actually the culprit. You, Mr. Skerrit. Okay. Who am I missing this time? A letter from Dr. Keller. It seems to be part of a longer conversation. He seems to be offering to meet her and teach her some Irish magic, despite some warning of refusal from Fiat on the matter. Make no mistake, my respect for my aunt is unwavering, but she is rigid in her ways, and she won't be persuaded on this. She prioritizes safety over progress, protection above any sort of advancement. You want recognition, of course you do, and I swear you shall have it. My aunt might not understand that, Evelyn, but I promise you, I might not be who you asked for, but I know the tradition in and out. I think we could help each other. Consider it, won't you? A ring? I wonder how important this is to Miss Dean that she left it behind. Okay, so is this the husband's ring then? Alahan? So you also knew Miss Dean before she arrived at the manor. So you are also not the culprit. We have trimmed down our list quite a bit. Okay. Alahan. And Darcy. Okay, yeah, this is the related ring. Oh yeah, it has the Rosicrucian. That's it. Okay. The missing pages from Miss Dean's journal. It seems like Miss Dean sacrificed her friendship with Miss Queen to gain access to some texts. Understandably, Miss Queen was not thrilled with this. Okay. Miss Queen is... Where is she? There she is. But apparently she also knew Evelyn Dean, so... Okay. Well, that is a fair bit of progress. I don't think we need to look at the towels. Bathhouse itself is actually locked, so we cannot get to it. Do we need to check every locker? I feel like that would be a pain in the ass, and the game would maybe tell me. Now, what is the priest trying to find in this room? This is leading back to the closet. This is leading to the bathhouse. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Nothing here. Some soaps. I think we are done with this place. Okay, then let's go back to the Darcys and resolve their issue. That was definitely a surprise, but a welcome one. A welcome surprise. While we are at it, let's check in the library to see if there are any major discoveries being made here. Medical books, Egyptology, Blake's Irish Gods, Gnosticism. We don't. An early branch of Christianity that believes that the material realm we currently reside in is hell, what they call the Black Iron Prison, and that the being commonly seen as God is in fact a powerful but lesser demiurge, a version of the traditional devil figure. This demiurge is the secret child of some aeons, the faith's creator angels, that was hidden in this realm by its parent for fear of retaliation from the true creator. Bored, lonely, and jealous, it created humanity to worship it as a god. But it itself was flawed, and thus so are we, its creations. They believe that the only actual way to ascend into heaven and meet the true creator, Monad, is to realize the falsities of this reality and find a way to break free of this plane of material lives. The faith seems to exist as an answer to the question, Why does God allow bad things to happen? With their response being, true God doesn't know of his plans. Okay, not less enlightening than one would. Do we yap with Mantovani? Actually, while we are at it, I think we should visit Callahan's room and see if we can find Mantovani's medical records. I do realize that I am being a bit all over the place with it, but it is what it is. I remember topics as they come up in my head. Callahan is this away. He is not in there, so... Okay, let's find your medical records. Books. It takes an action to look into his tray, surprisingly. A tray used to develop photographs. Okay, it was not worth it at all. And there we go. Oh, he seems to be trying to revisit the dream. Something dream. Record of hypnotic music that is ideal for keeping the listener in a certain type of sleep state. Okay, here's boots. The newspaper, this looks like medical records maybe, but they are masked by a sigil. Okay, I guess we are learning a new sigil now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They are all even. Right? 1, 2, 3. No, they're not. So we can go with this. And done. We have learned a new sigil. I wonder where we can use it. Dr. Callahan's case files. It contains his notes on Miss Mantovani. According to this, she doesn't have long to live. Irregular heart rhythms, the onset of organ failure, a weakness of the blood. He's not sure what is causing it, but seems to believe that wouldn't help her anyway in this late stage. All he can do is minimize her pain in these, her final days. Okay. We do not have a hypothesis on her though, even though we already have 16 out of 20 pieces of evidence. We need to investigate her room more. I think we will talk to Dupre, then go talk to Synod, and then if we still have time, we will check Mantovani's room. I think that is going to be our course of action for the moment. But good thing I came to Callahan's room because the recording. I was not sure on how to pursue the dream topic further. Do I know where he is? Callahan. He is in the drawing room, so I can check in with him immediately. Hello, sir.
Mr. Ward.
Tell me about your records. Do you know much about using music to aid with dreams? I'm actually trying something along those lines myself. My dreams here, they're different to normal. I'm going to try and enter them more consciously. It's a technique called lucid dreaming. Okay. Tell me more about lucid dreaming. What can you tell me about lucid dreaming, Doctor? Funny you should ask. I have a plan to try it here, but maybe it would help me understand these strange dreams. I have a record in my room that I borrowed from the drawing room towards the tent, but I keep forgetting to ask the staff to bring a gramophone up to my room. I had a second suitable record there, I noticed. Should you wish to try it yourself? Oh, and you should use an anchor, something to focus on to ensure your dream is what you want it to be. A picture of a person, if you want to summon your mental image of them into the dream. Or is it? Oh, well, there are any number of things you could use. Even a book on the topic could work. Maybe Miss Dean's journal would work. That's what started me on this course after all.
I have to be well.
Okay. I think that is pretty good progress on the mystery. Alright. I found a record. We know a place to play it. I mean, we can play it in our own room. We have a gramophone, I think. Yeah, the next step is to just dream lucidly. Which we will get to a bit later, I think. What is happening time-wise at 5 p.m.? There is a talk, so I think at 6 p.m. is when we can try to dream lucidly, since I imagine for that we will need some time. I want to attend all of the talks. They seem pretty important. I guess we can immediately ask Mantovani about her dying. I guess. Are you feeling alright, Miss Mantovani? Oh, why do you? I'm alright. I'm fine. It is just a cough. Perhaps a cold from the weather. London is foggy, but here it is just damp. To the bone. You are bullshitting me. Okay, not now.
That's all.
Later. We have other issues to deal with. And those issues are named Dupré and Father Synod. There is so much to do, I'm constantly getting distracted. Constantly, absolutely, at every single point. There are a million threads I want to pull at. But that's good. That's what makes it a good game. You two, Dupré and Darcy. Let's eavesdrop on you.
Oh, Mr. Dupré. I'm almost disappointed. I would stay clear of that one. I have my suspicions about her.
Mrs. Darcy, if I didn't know any better, I would think... Can I help you, Mr. Ward?
Okay, first time someone calls out on snooping.
No, I was just passing by. Sorry to interrupt.
That is quite all right. We were done talking anyway.
Thank God you did not disappear into the ether.
Hello again.
Yes, let's go straight to you. We can also discuss these... Okay, let's discuss the soul jars while we're at it. Do you know anything about soul jars, Mr. Dupré? Well, simply put, Mr. Ward, they are as they say. They're jars for storing souls, and not something I would see used beyond the most extreme of circumstances. Not helpful?
Not at all, Mr.
You, a ring.
Mr. Ward.
Here, Mrs. Darcy. Do you happen to recognize this ring? Where? Why did you get that? I found it around the hotel. Does it mean something to you? Not anymore. It was my husband's, the dog that he was. No, keep it. I won't look at that awful thing.
That was all.
Good day, Mr.
Okay, so now we go to Dupré.
Hello.
Mr. Dupré, would this work for Mrs. Darcy's needs?
Let me see. You know, I think it will. Come, let us first find Mrs. Darcy, and then a secluded area to perform the rite.
Please don't take a million years to do it. Oh, she is actually haunted, huh? To be fair, she did murder her husband. Like, cheating is pretty bad, but murdering your husband and then binding him to a ring forever is maybe a bit excessive of a response. I'm not sure.
Yes, I think he is gone.
How divorces work in England at this point of time?
Not quite. I've bound him to the ring. As long as it remains undamaged, he can torment you no further.
Well then, on my journey home, I shall lodge this into a clay sod and drop it off the side of the ferry. Thank you, gentlemen, both. I harbour no regret for what I did to that man. But I am glad he did not convince me to harm that stupid, selfish woman.
I'm not sure you can blame him on doing that.
Before coming here, I did not think this mystical business had anything to it. I wish I was still so naive. Seeing my husband's ghost was more than I wanted. I need not see another. I shall not be attending the seance. Now, if you will excuse me, Yes, I need to lie down for a while.
Okay. Now freed of the ghost driving her to murder, she has dropped her vendetta against Miss Dean. Again, I feel like we are putting a lot of blame on the ghost here for murder that we have already established Darcy is willing to do. Yeah, okay. Mystery solved. I wonder if I have gathered enough facts to eliminate any suspects. I should check my notes. Declan, we have eliminated a ton of suspects. Do not do this shit to me. Okay, your thing is done. You need to commune with the Firebit ghost. Let's go to the priest. That will be our order of priority. Where are we? We are on the second floor, so off to the atrium, and then off to the gardens. Okay, wait, this is the library. This is not where I wanted to go. This is where I wanted to go. And to the gardens we go. And do not forget to catch Mr. Umira at whenever we can to discuss the fight with him. That is also important. Doyle is going to be... Oh, no, he is currently in the bar. Oh, the bar is open already. Then this is probably where Umira is. Hold on a second. Let's go back to the bar. I think the bar was opposite the drawing room. I think this is the bar. I mean, it looks like it is currently closed. But let's check just in case. Again, so many topics, so many threads. Oh, this is the ball. Where is the bar? I don't remember. I don't remember where bar is. Tower. Hmm. Well, then the bar should probably be in the other side of the first floor. So, like, here somewhere. Let's see. Bar, that away. Bar, this away. Bar, found. Our first visit to the bar. Timeline updated. Blake Manor. Okay, Omira is here. Thank God. What do you mean timeline updated, Blake Manor? Omira, let's discuss the fight with you. Oh, pool table.
You again?
Miss Omira, did you fight with Miss Dean on Tuesday in the hedge maze? ... This is important. Right, okay, yes, we fought. Is that why you didn't go after her later that evening? Yes, I thought she had drank herself stupid, and that she'd wake up in a hedge the next day and regret everything. What did you fight over? Well, lots of things. She was drunk when I met her. She had been drinking all day. She came to me and said something or somebody was after her. Not physically, maybe spiritually, astrally. As I say, she was drunk and unclear. She couldn't see their face, she said, but they had a Christian aura or something. She was specific on that point. I chalked it up to overindulgence, told her to go sober up in her room. She didn't like that. Why did she come to you? We were engaged, or rather, I wanted us to be. I asked her to marry me. We had been courting. I wanted to make it official. She didn't want to be caged down, didn't need a man to protect her, all of that. So naturally, when she came to me for help, I threw it in her face and left. On seeing her later, I called out, and she ignored me. Still furious, I assumed, so I let her be. Of course, I didn't expect to not see her the following day. I took some food up to her room, but, well, I forgot where she was staying. Then I forgot that I forgot, until I saw you at her door. It all came back, and I panicked. I thought maybe I was responsible for her disappearance. Then I thought maybe you would think that, but I love you, Mr. Wood, and you should know that. I just want her to be safe. I'll see to it that she is. Thank you. This has been helpful. Hey,
I'll be off.
Don't let me keep.
we have a hypothesis for the fight. We are missing one piece of evidence, but I think that is fine. I don't even know where it would be, and sort of who cares. Miss Dean fought with Mr. Omira when he rejected her plea for help.
So, Miss Dean was asking for help as she felt somebody with a Christian aura was after her? Mr. O'Mara refused her plea because she previously turned down a marriage proposal from him. He felt he had offered to protect her then, and she turned away from him. This was his form of poetic revenge. He says she stormed off then, and they only saw her once more, wandering the halls in her magical trance. What does this tell me about the culprit?
Well, that they're Christian.
Yes. Miss Dean seemed convinced whoever was threatening her was a Christian. Well, given the location, I'm sure most people are Catholic or Protestant, but there are likely some I can rule out based on this.
Like the druid, who is the opposite of every single point we ever find.
What to do next? The ball is this evening at 9 p.m. and might provide a more relaxed place to talk with the guests. Until then, I should explore the grounds and perhaps see what else I can learn about the suspects, to help me eliminate some of them against the facts I now have on the culprit. I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
Well, there are two different masses tomorrow, so we will attend both of them to check who is not there. Cathal O'Meara fought with her. She had asked for help from a Christian presence, but he refused out of pettiness. Okay, so that mystery is solved, but we do not have any information. Lao said she has a shrine in her bedroom, so I'm guessing she is of Chinese religious persuasion, but we need to actually check her bedroom. Carmela Mantovani. Oh, the fight is resolved. Thank God. 23 out of 24. So we still have the haunting and the dream. For the haunting, we need to investigate the otherworld portals. And for the dream, we need to dream. Let's yap a bit with Seamus while we are at it. Books. Only, of course. Entertainment schedule we have seen. Oh. Okay, that was weird. Glasses. Another cross of Saint Bridget. Darts. I guess we can take a look at the book. A copy of Sheridan Le Fanu's Carmilla. Some of the pages are stained red. Everyone here loves reading gothic horror. It's all vampires, Frankenstein, Carmilla. One thing.
Hello again, sir. Need something?
So... yeah, I guess let's discuss your timetable. Anything interesting planned for the day? Interesting. No, we don't get to go to the talks and balls and all that. Most of the day, I'll be floating around, bringing drinks to rich folks. Very exciting. Then at 4 p.m. I open the bar, which sounds fun, but only really is once everyone else has gone to bed. And then tomorrow, I'll be breaking my back all morning, lifting boxes into the basement storage from late deliveries, thanks to Fadi getting his blasted telegraph machine working again. Is that noteworthy? At least I'm back in the bar once it opens again. And there for the most part until the 10th. So, I think we need to discuss strange materials with like the magicians, not with you types. Father Synod. Somebody dropped this note. Do you recognize the symbols so I can return it? No. What do they... Actually, I do recognize the... Huh. Please, put that away. It's messing with my stomach. Okay, interesting response. Have you ever heard of an Aeon? That's like an angel, right? Is that right? How do I know that? I don't think I've ever heard that term before. I can't find it, Father. This place. It's protecting... Something is really up with him. I guess we can ask him about his... unusual Celtic cross? I don't recognize the cross you're wearing. Does it have a particular meaning? I don't know. I seem to have always had it. Don't care much for the church. God forgive me, but I wear this daily. It's part of me, I guess. What is that about, eh? Yes.
Yeah, alright.
Okay, something is really messing with Doyle's mind. He is being fucked up. And we know zero facts about him. I guess we should talk about his shaky hands. Wait. We don't need to... Doesn't say we need to profile him about anything, so we just need to investigate his bedroom. But let's question him anyway.
Hello?
Are you alright, Mr. Doyle? You're shaking. Don't mind it. I just need... Maybe I'll go see the doctor later. Maybe he'd give me a little, pick-me-up. You look tired. Has the event been heavy on you? Tired? Yeah, I guess you're right. Both counts. I am tired, and this event isn't helping. Okay, no, this did not lead to anything. I guess I can ask him about the chimney charm. I found this on the grounds. What do you make of it? I've seen Mr. Hunter with that kind of thing before. He is into that old-fashioned stuff.
I'll leave you be.
Yeah.
Okay, no, this was not helpful at all. Seamus Doyle. You, Omira. Do I talk to you or do I go hunt down the priest again? Let's at least talk about the soul jars. Do you know anything about soul jars? Practical magic and artifacts isn't really my sort of thing, but actually, as it happens, yes. They're used for holding, well, souls, life essence, and what have you. Damn hard to find. Or so I'm told. Or so you're told, huh? What do you know about Enochian magic, Mr. Omira? Oh, have you been talking to people, have you? Oh, you've been talking to people, have you? Did they send you to me? Well, I'm no lecturer, but the gist of it is something like... It's its own magical discipline, using rituals and ceremonies to speak to angels or their like. It was all developed some time ago, and it does work. Not so often as I would like, but you make do. Angels don't speak our language, exactly, which is entirely another thing. But there are ways to work around that. It's almost enough just to have them answer. Almost. But they don't take very long. I don't know. Okay, I think maybe we need to do less talking and more bedroom investigating. But for Father Synod, what do we have? Connection between Father Synod and Mr. Doyle. Okay, actually, let's discuss Synod with Doyle. You, Father Synod. Have you spoken with Father Synod? No, not really. That's funny, isn't it? I don't even recall bringing his bags up. Boy, I should eat something. I feel a little lightheaded. How curious. Do we have any proof of their connection? I don't think so. Tell me about Evelyn Dean. Have you met Miss Dean? Evelyn? Miss Dean, right? We talked a bit. She doesn't seem too uptight to hobnob with a working man, you know? Or she did at the time. Haven't seen her lately. Maybe she's avoiding me? I keep meaning to just ask her, but what room was she in? It doesn't matter. She'll talk to me if she wants to. Is she a regular guest to the manor? I wish. Don't get many women like her around these parts. No, this was her first time visiting.
I'll leave you be.
Yeah.
Okay. So unfortunately that he had never met Miss Dean before. Connection between Father Doyle and Seamus. Between Father between Father Synod and Seamus. I think this is on hold until we can get to Doyle's room in the basement. In which case, we have 1 minute. I cannot be bothered to go to the garden to ask one question. So let's just ask Amira. About... What do we ask you about? Do we ask you about angels? Sure. Do you believe in the concept of guardian angels? Very much so. And I'll tell you why. I have seen mine. When I had the accident that gave me this cane, I witnessed it in the peripheries of my vision. My own guardian angel. And I have seen it since. I even know its name. Well, sort of. I found allusions to it in dreams. Old symbols burnt into my mind. Only the angel put them there. Well, after all, just if I could translate it, I could call it here. I know it all sounds a bit, well, crazy, doesn't it? That's faith for you.
I'll be off, Mr.
Don't let me keep.
Okay. We have a talk at present. And I think maybe at 6 is when Synod is trying to sneak into the changing room. Yes. Okay. So plan for the next video is to attend the talk, and then probably I think after that we will try to get the lucid dream going. I think that is my idea for the time being. Some people in the bar, Hisham is there. Some people in the drawing room. Let's just mark who is in the library, so it's easier in the future. It is no one. Okay. So no one it is. Who cares about the atrium, to be honest? And this is where we'll end today's episode. Thank you for watching, everyone, and have a good day. Goodbye.